Well, obviously, we don't know the results of the election yet, but what we do know is that about 4 in 10 of us probably didn't even bother to vote. Pollsters have a name for people like this. They call them morons. Now, some say that voting doesn't change anything. That's nonsense. It's all about choices. At this election, you've got the choice, among others, of voting for David Cameron, a posh white man from Eton, Ed Miliband, a posh white man from Hampstead, or Nigel Farage, a posh white man from Wetherspoons. God, how I hate posh white men. Some high-profile mock-knee nincompoops have claimed that not voting is a revolutionary action. They claim it's the best way to upset the man. But the man loves it if you don't vote. It simply makes him more powerful. Incidentally, we had the man on Newsnight once, but annoyingly, I was off that day and Emily Maitlis had to fill in. She said he was bloody nice, actually. Not voting is like turning up to a restaurant, refusing to look at the menu, and when the food comes, complaining you didn't get any chips. Look, it's no surprise that so many people can't be bothered to vote. The current system just isn't particularly appealing. In 2010, the turnout was worst of all in the poorest parts of the country, places like inner-city Manchester, Leeds and Glasgow. These are the very places where the people need government the most. And let's be honest, a Waitrose wouldn't hurt. The biggest group of non-voters are the young, and they're a group who need government more than most, not least because my generation has spent their inheritance on Mediterranean cruises and we are refusing to die. So if you want to get your hands on our cash, pray for a couple of cold winters, or vote. Or failing that, I know a guy. 600 quid will make it look like a gardening accident. Tell him J-Dog sent you. But how can we engage the next generation in the political process? Some buffoons say social media is the answer, but you're not going to get young people to vote by sending them a topless shot of a politician on Snapchat. Unless it's Grant Shapps, maybe. He's hot. So what can we do to stop politics looking so stale? There is a genuine problem here that needs to be addressed, though only an idiot would think he's got all the answers. So here are all the answers. 1. Compulsory voting. I know it might seem harsh, but come on, who doesn't want to see inside a primary school? Have you seen the chairs? They're tiny. 2, you should only be able to be an MP for up to 10 years. Coincidentally, up to 10 years is John Bercow's clothing size. 3, we should turn Westminster into a theme park and move Parliament to the Midlands. They'll have to concentrate on their job up there. After all, what else is there to do once you've looked around the Wolverhampton Concrete Museum? There is the Coventry World of Bollards, of course, and if you ever manage to get to Kettering, they have Europe's 3rd largest pavement. Magnificent. 4, we should get rid of half of the MPs, ideally the top half. Do we really need them all? There are far too many of them. I think tonight they're even electing an MP for Kanye West. That would be in a perfect world. But until then, the only way you can make a difference is to get out and vote. It's your duty to vote. People fought and died for your right to walk into a polling booth, pick up a pencil and mark an X. It's not terribly hard, is it? Remember, you're a vital part of the democratic process. After all, this country isn't going to balls itself up. So get out and do it.